I've been upgrading my computer recently, getting a bunch of new parts, as I said over the last couple of streams. However, every time I got a new batch, something went wrong. So first batch came in, that was okay. Swapped out a few things, really needed a new part. Got the next batch in, was doing some upgrades, realizing there was a conflict with some of the old parts and the new parts that I thought I had resolved already. Didn't, so I needed to order a new batch of parts. Over and over and over again, until we finally hit today, where basically everything it has been upgraded, barring the tower and power supply. This nightmare, well, I still don't have all the parts, but I hope the nightmare is almost done with. You'll also notice we're going to be doing a very posh job. I've put on a very fancy dress shirt and tie. Of course, dress for the job you want. I want a job all the way at the top, so I have this matching tie, of course, to go with my little mushroom cap, so that it blends in better and is less obnoxious when people are trying to look at me. So one thing that's to be said, because I don't watch or keep up with football, I have very little loyalty to these teams. I don't really care where I end up. I don't really know a whole lot about the players. So I'm coming in with a very inexperienced mind. I'm going to be very data driven. If there's stars that say player good, I'm going to use player as opposed to player with a name you might remember. So don't feel too bad if I'm shipping players out, using different players, because I don't know anything. However, if you become good and I remember your name, then I will have loyalty to you. Squad Dynamics Introduction. Oh, yes. So, apparently our team cohesion is atrocious. Good. That's a great start. Hopefully this is not our actual team, but simply a tutorial, because this is our actual team. Oh, God. We're we're in danger. I feel like he could have done better. Get a header in. To Conley, off to White, who just kicks it up in the air. Don't know exactly what he was going for there, but maybe he thought he had like a 10-foot tall person on his team. Expecting something to come out of that. Fortunately, the average height for a soccer player is not enough to make any use of that ball. Taking a look at our competitions, the National League South, how is our season preview looking? We've actually gone up in the season preview with our signings, which is very, very good to see. Hopefully we won't fall out of the league, finish at the bottom, get relegated, lose our job. That'd be very unfortunate, considering I got this special new tie and outfit just so I could be a football club manager. Okay, Joseph, 20-year-old, exciting prospect who isn't far from first-team level, fringe player at our current level, coach report, League 2 standard eventually. Okay, Joseph. His name is Joseph Joseph. I was wondering why I was calling him Joseph. That seemed like an odd last name. No, it's his name and his name. Get any more Joseph than that? Moderately. I think we'll win and lose games. We'll be okay, hopefully. But since most of our team is 21 and under, we should be in position for them to improve to being really good over the next couple of years, which is all I'm looking for. If that doesn't work, well, they'll fire me. I'll move on. Move back in with my parents at the age of 40 and cry in the basement. I don't know. Something along those lines. Okay, home. It's taking a free kick. It's pretty poor. Pretty poor. Okay, here we come. Bro has dropped down. Can we? Ooh, good. Oh, mediocre tackle. Okay. Cross in the middle. Little Davis. Okay, and oh! Less than 5 minutes in, and our defense is looking haphazard. Okay, here we go. So continuing, going closer to halftime. Half an hour has passed. Got another highlight here. Davis back to Loco, to Pendlebury. Norris Williams. Loco careens it forward. Down for this. Oh my goodness! Oh, a horrible control by their keeper. Bounces off his foot. Off to Taylor Crossdale, who just decided, you know what, I'm going to chase it just in case. And that just in case was good enough. That defender there sleeping on the job. Man, great job there. Button has rejected joining us? Isn't he like the mediocre at best? Yeah. Why in the world did he reject joining us? Doesn't think we're good enough. Well, you're not good enough. Stop your whining, dummy. Okay, our backline is exhausted. Let's last time I took Loco off, this time I will take Parker off. And bring in, who was it? Joseph? I can just imagine, with his name being Joseph, whenever he comes in, they're just chanting, Joseph, over and over and over again. It's a great name for this sort of, like, being a fan favorite. Let's just let time continue to pass, and hopefully this next, I was gonna say battle. Not really battling in these, really too many fantasy and medieval games. No, we're gonna be playing this next game. Oh wow! Right from the kickoff, we have a highlight here. Oh man, Taylor Crossdale. Oh, perfect, my boy. Awesome, awesome. Not the fastest, but he was able to win the ball back from the defender and get a nice clean goal in the first 10 seconds of the match. If he keeps doing that, he's in for a long career. Well, as long as we're with the club and within this or the next league. But we'll call that good. Okay, they got the free kick, kicking around a little bit. Luckily, we're able to... Nope, we thought we had control of it. Oh, there we go. Page bursting out. Sends us over to Fernandez. Got a lot of space to run into. A couple of defenders around him now. Run straight past them. Off in position for the cross. For a man with the name Taylor Crossdale, you'd think he'd be a bit better at receiving those crosses. Keeping the ball down and all that. Because only one we could theoretically replace like a defensive midfielder. Oh, God. Potential foot injury on Michael Fernandez. Luckily, we've got Holmes over here. Holmes, can you do anything better? No. What about... I mean, I could swap them over. We'll call that good. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Oh my God. What are they doing to us? Only picked up a small knock all season long, and now, all of a sudden, wow, we are just getting clattered out there. Apparently, these guys saw something against us. Toss the ball in. We'll kick across the top. Davis grabs it in the midfield, running past everybody. Holds up a little bit to let other people come in. Sends it for Chibi to chase, and by Chibi to chase, I mean sends it right into one of their defenders so they can have the ball if they want it. Saunders picks it up back on the right wing, sends it out for Chibi to chase. He's not fast. Stop trying to do that. He's our like fourth choice striker. We've got injuries. You can't be expecting much out of this little fellow. Unfortunate. Okay, get header forward, right to nobody. It's their turn again. Attacking down this left side. You're gonna gain control of the ball. Look, we almost succeeded there. Kicking the ball around. Going back to their back line. Just kind of chilling out, letting them do their thing. Okay, gain control of it. Walker Rice. Why you drop so far back? Sending it forward to Chibi Chase. He's learned. He's not learned to keep the ball down, though. He decides that the people in the crowd deserve that ball and not the enemy's net. French to Assault to Norville Williams. Lumps it forward. Chiabi, Page, who, wow, what a stunner from Page. Our defensive midfielder decided he wanted to get on the action. He was tired of all that nonsense with offside. He's like, I'm almost back in my half. I'll just send one forward and see what happens. So that man has got a leg on him. Wow. Goodness me. Kick from Holmes, sends it forward over the goal. Not low enough on that kick. Johnson, please don't have a late game winner. That'd be heartbreaking. We're doing so well. Okay, so coming up that left side now. Crossing the midfields. Oh, that was atrocious. And once again, heartbreaking. How do we let that man get free? Okay, so coming up the left. Got a You had him decently marked, and then he just decides, oh, I'm going to run a little bit off to the right there, and Wasal was just standing there like, sniffing paint or something. I don't know. He was just sleeping on the job. Proceeding to the next round. Fortunately, they have control of it at the moment. It's looking like their highlight. Someone's cooking pasta in my house. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to determine what type. I know it's just the noodles. I don't think there's not yet a topping for this pasta. So probably they're just gonna. Oh, very close to across. So probably just gonna boil up or take out a pre-made sauce, microwave it, or put it on the stove or something. Toss it. Lump forward, headed down. Fernandez off of the ring. Spooner lumps it forward to, I guess, the grass sitting over in that corner. Maybe he thought it was lonely and decided maybe if he kicked over the football, it may be less so. I don't know what he was thinking. He's an idiot. Saunders down the middle, plays it right to their keeper, just in case he felt like he was doing too poor a job. Saunders wanted to make him feel like he actually was contributing something, not being absolutely horrid thus far. Okay, so we're back today with more Football Manager 20. My goodness, I almost said Crusader Kings 3. This is not doing a whole lot of crusading in this game, though we are trying to conquer England, just in a very, very different way. 4 games in a row without winning streak is a new record. Okay, well, I'll let you know a little secret. It's probably about to be 5-game losing streak because we're about to play one of the top teams. So, sorry. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Fernandez kicks it forward. Taylor Crosstail for Petrovic's, for Pendlebury to chase. Pendlebury in and still has no idea the actual height of the goal. Decides to sit it twice over the height just because, oh, I tried. No, you're a football player. Play football. You're not trying to play with the audience. As I said, we just need that one win, and we'll get things turned around. Okay, their goalie's kicking it forward. Sends it up to the left wing. It was a really nice placed kick for this level. Our goalkeepers don't seem to have that ability. Oh, penalty. Okay, Turner, I need you to perform some Turner magic once again. Keep him from scoring this penalty. Whatcha? Turner magic! Turner magic! Not once, but twice. In the last handful of games, he stopped a penalty on his own. It's one of their highlights. They're kicking it forward. Saul gains control. Andrews, nothing there. Launches it to the far wing. Norvo Williams able to retain control. Sends it up to Walker Rice. Got some space to run into. Surrounded by players. Decides he wants to pass it to their team. Walker Rice, I need you to know we are yellow today. That'd be hard if he's colorblind, but as far as I know, he can actually see. And Turner Magic, not able to continue. Far from pleased with what I saw out there. Basically, all I have to do is tell this team either, good job, or I'm unhappy. And they really, really like that. They're very simple-minded people. I guess they know when they do bad and good. Who'd have thought that adults are capable of doing that? Especially in a game where you can easily tell by looking at the score.
Thanks for watching. You should watch another. Please.